What we do here is go back.
Hey everyone, Kiwi here. Today we're just going to do a few little odds and ends on the Camaro. There's a few panels I'm still got to fix on in the rear. I got to pull the rear tail light out and fix that. It's a different sort of setup. You can't just go back through the boot in these. You actually got to pull the whole light out. My aim was really to just make it drivable, and yeah, just knock off some of the stuff that wasn't that safe, etc. Like the seats didn't lock back, sort of thing. So if you braked, they sort of come forward with you, which isn't ideal. That's hence the seats. The interior, it just stunk. It was all mouldy. It had been leaking for a while in that roof. I checked the floor, and the floor was pretty good. Nothing extreme. So I've sort of temporary fixed the leak in the roof, in the top windows there. Eventually I'll have to do it properly, cut a bit of the steel out and everything like that. But yeah, at the moment that's where I'm going. I kind of want to enjoy the car, and because I won the car, I just want to get out and enjoy it. Everything seems to be working so far. The only thing I haven't done that I really want to do is lower the front end a bit. So I'm just going to make sure all the interior's sort of fixed off, because it was just slipped in there because I needed to put the seat belt in, which I'm still I will do today too. So this is the only rear seat belt I've got, because the other one actually exploded when I was trying to get it off. So when I was undoing it, I must have bumped one of these covers, and it just went boof and shot a spring out everywhere. I've got the spring somewhere, I think. One boy can sit in the front, one boy can sit in the back. But we'll get that in, because otherwise that's going to cause some fights between the kids if one can go in the car and one can't. So I'll get that in, and then clean it up, get the last little things, and hopefully drive it down the road today. So, well, we'll need fuel as well, but we'll get to that. Here's Papa Dog. Hey. Yeah, so we'll get into that. And house not playing the best game today, so I'm going to do my best. Yeah, take it easy, but get into it. Yeah, so here's the sort of leftover parts that I've got. Yeah, so that's the seat belt that went. This one here. So yeah, just pop the end straight off it. But yeah, as you can see there, that's what was inside the seat belt. It came out really quick, as it would, because of the pressure. But yeah, would have hurt if it hit one of the boys in the head. So sounds weird, but I'm glad it failed when it failed and we weren't driving around somewhere. Okay, so these are all the little plastic bits I'm talking about. So that's one thing left to go in. So that's for in the back panel near the boot. So these are the other things needed. So these actually hold the cover which goes over the top, I believe, which I don't have, but there's big holes big holes in the back, so put them back in. These are the clips, these fellas here. So these are the clips, or the screws shall I say, to screw the back in. So we'll need them. So these are actually what clip these panels. So I'm yet to finish these panels. I need more material. So those things there are what hold those panels in. They click in, these slip into place on the back of the board, and then these screw in at the top, and that's what holds them. I don't know if everyone's aware, I don't know if you watch all the videos. I did win the car, which I won the car off Low Standards. Jay, he's a legend. It was a pretty cool thing to win. I was in a bit of a mental block time where I was in bed with my health, and yeah, I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't moving anywhere. I sort of just got myself into a hole. I'd been in bed for so long, you kind of lose your connection to life, I guess. Winning that car sort of let me know that there's still some wins here and there. Yes, I did always tried to spend as much time as I could with my family while I was in bed. It was a tricky time. Mental health went low, but yeah, that's the past. You can't dwell in the past. I'm up on my feet, and that's what it's all about. So winning that car did actually gave me the boost, gave me the confidence, I guess, to start the YouTube stuff. I've only been doing it for a couple of months, or maybe a bit more, 5 months or something. It's helping me, even just doing the YouTube stuff. Like, my confidence is boosting, which is helping my health. The comments I get from people, everyone's just so supportive, but it's insane. I feel like there's had a turn in a lot of that sort of YouTube stuff, where there's a lot of people supporting other car people, which is good to see. And it's not saying I'm a full part of it yet, I've only just started, but it's nice to be, yeah, a little bit of a part of it. But anyways, enough chit chatter. We'll get these things on, and we'll do a bit of a better walk around the car once I've done this. So I had a bit of a setback. Still haven't done the ceiling, as you can see. I'm sort of waiting on some time so I can get some mates over to help me. Otherwise, yeah, I'll do it and then I'll be out of action for a little bit, so it's not worth it. Yeah, let's get into it. So I don't know if it's a thing covering your number plates, but I always be cautious. There's always someone out there to get you. So there she is. So this is where I'm in with the panels. So just gotta screw them off. I will fit the seat belt to that side. As you can see, none of this is sort of screwed up here because I've got to get to this tail light. So I'm going to do that first, and then that's where those panels still go. There. Get them to this light, and then we'll screw off the rest of the panelling, and then hopefully take it down the road. Get some fuel and then take it down the road. Cool. Just scared of spiders around here. There's been some doozies in this car. so that's the interior parts in. As you can see there. I should have painted these black too, but matches the seats. So that's in seat belt. So now I just gotta pull the bottom back seat out and put the other end of the seat belt on, and then she should be good. I just checked all the fuel lines. Everything seems good still. Power steering belt seemed a little bit loose, so I tightened that up. So I think we're pretty good. So just get that other seat belt done, and then we'll start it up, warm it up, and see how we go. She looks alright out in the sun. Different. Just letting it warm up. I've only just started it. So. Seat in there. Just going to let that warm up and then I'll take it down the road. The brakes feel alright. I might need to have another look at them. But last time I did the same thing, sort of just moving it around in the carport. But once it had warmed, it was like the pressure had built up once it warmed up, and then she was fine. Jump in it. Go for a little toot up and down the road and see how she drives. By the way, I haven't got the best video on this, it's just me, but I'll do my best. Okay, so I got first problem. I thought I fixed the windows, but obviously not. So I'll have to sort that one out. It'll be hot. Should be right. Okay. We'll see how she goes. Seems to be going alright so far. Okay, so wasn't the best video. Couldn't really hold the phone sort of thing. But sadly we got bigger problems. So it's actually bubbling out of here, as you can see there. So by looking at that, I've got a lot more work to do. So it looks probably, I don't know, could have a blowing head gasket. Maybe the water pump's clogged. Maybe I did flush it. Maybe I missed something in there and it's blocked the thermostat. Or I don't know. We'll let it cool down and we'll have a look at it. So I guess you don't know until you drive it, because I've had it running here. I've had it running for, I don't know, at least an hour one day, playing around with the tune and stuff. And that wasn't even, that was just a little fan in the front, like a little pedestal fan in the front. So yeah, and it never overheated. It wasn't even a sign of it. So yeah, that's what test drives are for, I guess. It's where you learn that. Yeah, got more shit to do, but it's okay. It's life, and it's cars. Unless you're playing with a lot more expensive cars, but I guess you still get the same problems here and there. Not too sure on what I've got to do just yet. Technically it's the first sign that the motor's cooked, but there's no motor sounds, no engine sounds or anything like that. It runs pretty good, unless those fans just ain't enough to keep it cooler. But yeah, we'll work that out anyway. So yeah, that was today's video. Wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. I was actually waiting for my family to come home so then they could video it up and down the road sort of thing, so I had someone else to video the outside. But yeah, that won't be happening now. Maybe we'll put a different motor in it. Don't know. Put 2J in it or something like that. Well, I don't know. But yeah, so we'll find out what that problem is. I'll flush the system. I'll see what the go with it, and we'll go from there. Like it's not blowing water out the exhaust or anything like that, so might not be a head. Well, it might be a head now because it's got that hot. Depends. But yeah, I don't think it ran hard enough for that. But. So that was the video today. Not the best ending, but we'll get on to that. I'll flush it out and we'll chuck new coolant in it. Check these fans. Worst comes to worst, we might have to take the head off and try to see what's in there and stuff. But yeah, get that. There wasn't too much constructive stuff there. Just cleaned, finished a little bit of the interior, and got to take it down the road. Fitted the car seat, which I needed to do anyway. So yeah. And one thing I noticed with the suspension is that it is bumping out a bit. there's actually no bump stops in it, so I actually don't know what it's hitting. I'm pretty sure it'll be the crossbar, which probably isn't good because that crosses over the brake line, so it could be squeezing the brake line. So we will check that as well. And this is what test drives are for, I guess. Right there. Well, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm slowly getting up there. Last video had a lot more response than I actually expected. It's had a lot more than my last videos, and yeah, I don't know, it's hard to understand this stuff, but to me, I'm just doing this for my family. So I've got family in New Zealand, obviously, and yeah, it's my sort of connection to them. I'm hopeless at talking to people, messaging people, calling people, so doing these videos for my family, it's pretty good because they see what I'm up to, they see how I'm going pretty much through the videos. So yeah, it's a nice way for them, especially my stepdad, after my mum passed. Like, yeah, I think he quite enjoys it, but at the same time I would like to make this go a little bit further with all this. I just want to build cool stuff. That's pretty much all I want to do. Try stuff that other people haven't done, play around with things, have fun. I'd like to get out to events and stuff like that. The only problem with that at the moment is I'm on a bit of painkillers, and yeah, I don't want to drive with the painkillers. So every time I drive now, I've just got to not take them, so that means I'm in pain. So it's probably not ideal, but yeah, they knock me around a bit, so I can't drive on them. Yeah, sorry, blabbering away again. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one, and hopefully we get into this Vauxhall. Sort this Camaro out first, obviously. Can't leave that bubbling away. So yeah, but we will be onto that Vauxhall soon, and got to try source a engine for it and parts. May have a diff already, old cut down Hilux diff. So yeah, cool. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Catch up.